This is Ray. We now know the name of the man found shot to death in Richmond's East End last weekend. Officers were called to St. Paul Street just after 2 Saturday morning. They found 19-year-old Grayson Babbs dead on the sidewalk. Police tonight say they have no suspects. And tonight, this Dinwiddie man behind bars accused of murdering his own father just hours after being released from jail on other charges.
24-year-old Langdon Conklin was arrested this morning after a police chase ending on I-288. His father, 60-year-old Robert Conklin, was found dead in Colonial Heights, their home, this morning. Live at 5, Karina Bolster is outside of police headquarters tonight with the latest details. Karina, this is disturbing.
A very disturbing, Makia and Kurt. The question many people want to know about this crime is why. Many folks in the Conyers Neck community are at a loss for words after their neighbor, friend, and president of the Homeowners Association was killed. Folks in this Colonial Heights neighborhood say Robert Conklin lived in this home for several years and was an active part of the community.
He was a good person. He had a heart of gold.
But Conklin's home became the scene of not one but two crimes within a 24-hour period.
We responded yesterday afternoon to a report of larceny of firearms from the residence on Woodbridge.
Colonial Heights police say through that investigation, warrants were drawn for 24-year-old Langdon Conklin. Langdon was arrested Wednesday night and appeared before a magistrate and later released on an unsecured bond.
That happened, that arrest and his release approximately 10 o'clock last night.
Investigators are trying to piece together what happened between 10 and 3:30 a.m., but they say Langdon went back to his father's home and broke in. Another family member called 911, but police say Langdon took off in a car. As officers were en route, they saw Langdon and chased after him while the others continued to the house and found 60-year-old Robert.
We've also spoken with Mr. Conklin, Langdon Conklin, trying to piece this together. I really don't know that if we'll get any answers that explain what happened today.
Complete shock.
Neighbors say Langdon lived in the home at one point with his parents. An obituary showing his mother, Robert's wife of 35 years, passed away in August 2020 from breast cancer.
He just lost his wife a few months ago, so I think this is tough on everybody. I think as a community, it's going to take a while for us to heal from this.
Meanwhile, court records show Langdon's recent run-ins with the law. On February 23rd, Langdon was charged with driving while intoxicated and carrying a concealed weapon. He was released on a summons for those charges and scheduled for arraignment next Tuesday. There
had been some difficulties between Bob and his son. We're trying to determine what those were.
Now, right now, Langdon is being held at Riverside Regional Jail on no bond. He faces multiple charges here in Colonial Heights, including first-degree murder. Live and on your side in Colonial Heights, Karina Bolster, NBC 12 News.